removable buff that the target has. Down here is your crowd control, which will monitor all your abilities for crowd control, like the freezing traps and such. Over here we've got an aspect indicator, which will indicate, of course, whatever aspect that you're currently in. There'll be a hunter's mark here, which will tell you if you're missing hunter's mark, and of course this one is tranquilizer alert, which will allow you to tell you if the mob is in range, then you need to pop tranquilize. Second thing, we have a focus bar. Focus bar is the center one. Then we have timer bar 1 and timer bar 2. These timer bars can be programmed for debuffs on the target and cooldowns that'll be waiting to come back off. So, easiest way to show this is basically we'll just turn these back on. And we'll go to this target dummy. Which one is it? The 85 one. There, here it is. Alright, so as you can see, it says I have 100%, which is 120 focus. We're gonna hit the target with a Serpent Sting, and as you can see, Serpent Sting is counting down. I also just proc something. I don't know what the friggin' hell I just procced. I'm not sure what that was that I just procced. But, yeah. So the next thing we're going to do, as you can see, my Serpent Sting just ran off. We'll put Serpent Sting on again, and you can see the cooldown counting down. The red dots here are counting towards how much Focus Fire I have done. So I have 5 now. I can pop Focus Fire, and now I can cast Cobra Shark much.
Oh my god. What up? What up with you, man? Looking at that shit you had sent me about what you call it. What you got going on, Boggins? Yep, go ahead and do it. All right. Let's get this stream started, man. Man. Oh, I see what it's doing. What up, Boggins? What up, man? Man, I wanna play some damn Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, boy. You got me wanting to play that shit. We're gonna react to this Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Master and Apprentice real quick, though. You got me wanting to play that motherfucker, boy. They bring that back, I will be happy. But I do want to say this. Everything that I'm doing is 100% for 2XKO, right? It is. It really is. And I feel like I really want to give the million, not even $1 million, not even a fucking $1 million. It ain't really about that. But I want to give trying to actually win a major tournament a good shot. But I want to be able to do it. It's hard for me to compete. So I commend Minardi and people like that, right? Because it's hard for me to do it on terms that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get a good patch and like I can actually like man, if I can actually like play the game how I want to play it, even if, so like my thing is like this. Let's say, let me use Dawson as an example, right? I love, in a perfect world, like I said, I'll be playing Dawson, I'll be zoning, and I try to figure it out in a perfect world. That's how I've always been. I'll try to figure it out. If I have something that I really, really gel with or just want to play. And honestly, I mean, that was my day one. That's always been my favorite character in the game. I always go to him first. But I always end up switching from him because he's never that, like in the beginning, it's always like, what the fuck is this? And then later on, he does get better. And I would like to play him realistically. I don't have to play him necessarily, but I do want to be able to play the game how I want to play it. I don't want to conform to get the dub. But if they change it enough to where I feel like I don't have to really deviate from how I like to play, then I really want to give it a good shot, man, and go to some tournaments and really just try to, actually put an honest effort in, even if it doesn't amount to anything, even if I don't make it, you know what I'm saying? I still want to give it an honest effort just because to get my name out there. And like I said, I'm actually hungry right now. Like I'm hungry. I got to drive, but it's like, where's the game for me? You know what I'm saying? My drive is not gone anywhere, but it's hard for me to compete because it's like, like, yeah, you know what? I think that I'm really good with DJ, and I think I could be really good with him. And I don't think it would be that bad competing with him. I'm not saying that, but ultimately, it's not really what I would, you know what I'm trying to say. At some point, I'm gonna be like, man, that sucks. And I would love to just be able to say, man, you know what? What if the patch is ass? If the patch is ass, all right. So patch is ass. Let's say, all right, patch is ass. Do I get any stipulations, or is it just literally what if the patch is ass? Like, is that all I get? Is there any saving graces? Is there any saving grace, or is it literally just ass? That's what I'm gonna ask. Do I feel like he can win though? Do I feel like so the biggest reason about Dawson is not just that he struggles, but I feel like even if I was to just put all this work in, he can't win. That's my biggest thing. Struggling is okay, but not actually being able to win, I'm wasting my time. You feel what I'm saying? And shit, man. He probably can't win. Let me see. I'll put it like this too, though, Boggins. Maybe not. 100%. 100%. But okay, all right. Let's put it like this. Let's say, because one of the biggest reasons that I like zoning in general, and one of the biggest reasons why I always want to play Dawson, aside from him being my favorite character in the game, I always, in every game, feel like Dawson can like on paper, you know what I'm saying? Like on paper, realistically, he's a nasty character. The only problem is this game, there's so much that you have to deal with that on paper, yeah, computer versus computer, he probably can stop everything, right? But you know, it's hard. It's not realistic because you're a human being and you're not gonna stop everything. You know what I'm saying? Realistically. But like Drive Rush, for instance, Drive Rush doesn't bother me. Drive Rush isn't what bothers me. Matter of fact, let's pull the game up real quick. I'm gonna show you what bothers me. Couple things actually. Couple things that bother me. Oh no. I don't think you think that. I think that shit. I know you one of my believers, bro. I would never think that. I know you one of my believers. I know that. Trust me. Yeah, I will find success. So what I gotta do? This is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta do, bro. It ain't about Dawson. It ain't about nothing like that. This is what I gotta do. I gotta find happiness in what I'm doing. If I let's say I played Dawson, I made it to Capcom Cup, but I didn't win Capcom Cup. Am I about to sit here and say, yeah, exactly. I just don't mind. So I think that. All right, let me ask you this. Do you think, like, let's say, because I do like Guile and I do like DJ, so it's a little different. Like if I just didn't like them and then, oh man. But I do think at some point, like, okay, like for instance, I told you Dawson's one of my favorite characters. And whenever I see somebody doing work with Dawson, like, okay, like watch this. Look at this. This guy. Look at this. Let's watch a couple matches of this guy, right?
Here, and today this is going to be a nice video about a
watch a couple matches of this guy.
Add-on overview of some Hunter add-ons that I'm using currently.
Because I'll never say, oh, he's better than me. He is better than me, but in the sense of like, shit, if he could do it, I could do it, right? I'm always like this. Even when I played Dawson in Street Fighter 5, that was my first character in Street Fighter 5. Because I always pick him first. Like no matter what, I'll pick him first. But in Street Fighter 5, I played Dawson, and I never really played Street Fighter, so I was like, oh man, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then like Dawson doesn't have this, and this. Later on, I started to see guys like this guy just get like really, really nasty. And I'm like, dang, I wish I would have just stuck with him because I feel like I could have did all that. It might have just took me a little longer than this guy. But you know what I'm saying? So I hate, like, I always look at videos like this and be like, damn, I should have just, you know, I could have stuck with him a little longer. Because not only that, Boggins, right? You don't know the future, so you can't regret anything. But I also look at it like this. It ain't like I stuck with anybody else. Might as well stuck with his ass. You feel what I'm saying? Because at least, at the end of the day, I'm playing my favorite character. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Man, you know what I gotta do, bro? You know what I need to do, bro? I gotta take my fucking L's like a man, bro. I gotta take my motherfucking L's like a man, bro. Like I gotta not give a fuck about what I'm saying. Cause look at this. Look. Watch this real quick. Capcom Cup qualifiers. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Check this out. Capcom Cup. Where's the qualifiers at? Can we see the qualifiers? All right, check this out, Boggins. Look at this. 1, 2, think there's only 2. Wait, there's more players than this. Oh, here they go. That's 1, 2. Let's see. 3. 3. 3 Dawsons made it into Capcom Cup. Now, granted, no Dawsons made it out of groups, right? But 3 made it into Capcom Cup, which means that it's possible. Now there was only 1 Zangief, right? But the point is, if I see a Geef up there, it's like, oh, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? The difference between me and these guys, first and foremost, this motherfucker right here has been playing Dawson since Street Fighter 4, right? And he got the mindset of, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in this game specifically. It's something about this game because no matter where I'm at, what the matchup is, how I'm feeling, I'm gonna always pick Testament. That's just my main, you know what I'm saying? Like I may go to Johnny sometimes, have fun, you know, stuff like that. But when I'm in a tournament, I'm like, Testament. I just love Testament. Like I could just play Testament all day. But it's something about this game, and I think it's because I have like an ego. I developed an ego during the beta to where I was really good beating these players. But when I started playing Dawson, I started losing to these niggas or struggling versus these niggas. And it was like, wait a minute, fuck that. I don't want to struggle versus these guys. Instead, like I said, I need to take my L's like a man and man, just keep practicing. Because guess what? 1, 2, fucking 3 guys. You know what I'm saying? So what are they doing that's better than me? Well, for one, they saying, fuck the noise. Let's get good. And I don't care how ass the regions were. I don't care about none of that shit. You get the point. You know what I'm saying? They at least tried. Looking back on from where I started, where I am now, what would have been the issue with me actually trying? Nothing. Because guess what? Nothing fucking happened anyway. If I didn't make it, it wouldn't have fucking mattered because I still didn't make it. Do you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I got to get to where I'm just like, man, fuck it. I took an L. Exactly. I would honestly, I know for 100% fact that I would be better because I would have stuck with it. But I'm just saying like the whole aspect of, let's say, winning the million, for instance, or making it in the Capcom Cup, or actually placing top 8 at a major, or, you know, whatever. That's all going to be the same fucking outcome because it didn't fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I did, stuck with it, switched, da 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 da. None of that stuff mattered. I just got to 1700 for the very first time on this damn game. Fuck is we talking about? You know what I'm saying? One thing I commend Eric for is, as much as I say I don't like the game, da da da. Motherfucker, you still playing it. So if you gonna play it, at least play it the way that you want to play, or, you know, with something that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Outside of but once again, you know, the issue is like I said, I got to take my L's like a man and just get good. Right now I'm like a little baby where it's like, oh man, you know, he's doing all this. This nigga made it. Hold on, where's he at? This nigga made it. This nigga made it. Where's the last guy at? Where you at? This nigga made it. Right? Then you got this nigga who made it with Zangief. He complains like a motherfucker. I'm talking about, I go into his stream. Why does Zangief man up? Look who he's still playing. Zangief. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got just so much. You get my point, man. I ain't got to keep harping on this shit. You get the point, bro. You get the fucking point. Right? I got to take my L's like a man And that's what I gotta do, man. I'm saying, man, I gotta have something. Please give me something. Oh man, Dawson doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. Guess what F Champ was doing? F Champ, he not in Capcom Cup because he was banned. But guess what F Champ was doing? F Champ catching them dubs in Japan. Bopping these folks in Japan. Winning these tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Destroying people. Because he's like, hey man, Dawson doesn't have this, Y, and Z, but he does got A, B, and C. So I'm gonna do what I got. And he takes his L's like a man. Instead of saying, oh man, I had to struggle for you. Cause you know what you know what got me to, so the second time I went to Dawson, you know what got me to stop playing Dawson? I went to that NCAA tournament. And there was a guy there that I played. I never struggled versus this guy. Never struggled versus him. But man, just because Dawson doesn't have defensive options like that, man, I was struggling. And it was like, man, I gotta actually fight this guy. Never had to fight him before. But now I gotta fight him because I took away some of my defensive options. So I'm like, man, freak that, man. I'll do. But guess who wouldn't have to fight this guy? F Champ. Hold on. Look, let me go back up because maybe you didn't see the guys. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Garnett. Mr. Crimson. Freaking. Where you at? Shaka. And they might have had to fight him. You know, he might have got a couple of, you know what I'm saying, pressure on him. But these boys made the Capcom Cup. They had all kind of pressure on them. So what am I talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I want to look at it. This is honestly the last season that I'll probably be playing Street Fighter 6. Realistically. Right? This is probably the last season I'll be playing Street Fighter 6 realistically. And I really, you know what I'm saying, I've been really going to the gym, getting my mind right, getting my body right. You know what I'm saying? I stopped bopping my baloney. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm good. And yeah, man, I want to actually be able to say, man, I gave it everything that I had to get into Capcom Cup. Even if I could get last place in every tournament. As long as I can say, man, I gave it everything I had. You know what I'm saying? I feel good about it. I feel good about it. So, yeah. Right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit, that could probably be a YouTube video. That could be a little, boy, you know what I'm saying? That could be a little YouTube video. That could be a little YouTube video. Boy, how I get back to the... There we go. Be a little YouTube video. I didn't even cut that. Hold on. I'm going to stop the stream and restart it so that video will be saved on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Be right back.